Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Yoga Infusion. My name is Dylan, and this is Miette, and that's Honey, and this is our family yoga session. I like to share and teach from my own personal experience, and so that's how you've seen perhaps on my channel a few different wrist-free workouts because of my wrist issues. Today's class is going to be the exact opposite of that. Somehow, I don't really know how, but somehow I tweaked my knee yesterday, and that has hindered me from being able to do any kind of lunge or warrior type pose anywhere where I have to bend my knee and put weight on it. No squats for me today. And I thought that if I am having this issue, probably someone else in the world is also having this issue. And now we've created leg-free yoga classes. What I mean by that is that we won't be putting any kind of pressure on the knee. So we will still be doing down dog. We will still be hitting Tsukasana mountain pose, some forward folds, but no squats, no lunges, no warrior poses. This is going to be an upper body and core workout. So when you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat. So we'll begin today in Sukhasana, easy pose. But before we begin, I want to share with you my secret weapon for any time I'm feeling sore, or actually, incidentally, this is great for sunburns as well, I found out. It's called Pure Gold Balm with 400 milligrams of hemp extract. It's from Green Life Organics, which is a company that I work with often. I love all of their products. This one is pretty new. And it's pretty exciting to have. All it has is hemp extract oil, olive oil, beeswax, vitamin E, and rose essential oil. And it's really good for sore muscles, and I have rubbed it all over my knee. So if you would like to get something like this, I will link it below. I am an affiliate for them, so do know that if you purchase through there, I will be receiving a little bit of income, which I definitely really support this company. I would not be promoting it if I did not support them. So I'll link that below if you're interested. And come to find your way to Sukhasana, cross-legged easy pose. Take your hands face down on your knees, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Gently dip the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Close the eyes, and we'll just take a moment here to tune in at the beginning of the practice. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, allowing the day thus far to fall away. Another like this, in through the nose and out through the mouth, allowing the shoulder blades to drop further down the back. Inhale through the nose, open mouth. Allow whatever frustrations, to-do lists, concerns to fall away while we're here on the mat. Whatever might have happened before in this day or whatever might be coming after is not important for this time that we are here. So turn your mind's eye to the breath, to how it feels to be alive in the body today. And set the intention as we begin this practice to listen to the body. Oftentimes, injuries such as the one I am currently dealing with are your body's way of telling you that you've gone too far, you've pushed too far, and now it's time to reel it back in and rest. And though today's practice will be a strong upper body practice, we can still set the intention to listen to what the body needs. And if the body is asking for a rest, promise to give that to your body, to give that time to yourself. And if your body is full of energy and asking for excitement, then give that to it as well. But be compassionate with your needs And know that if your body is talking to you in the form of an injury, perhaps it's time to lay low. Or at least take a break from that type of workout. Excellent. You can flutter the eyes open and begin to rock the body forward. Heart space lifts. On the inhale and on the exhale, ground down through the sits bones, hook onto your knees, roll through the back body. Inhale, rock forward, lift the heart, shoulders glide down the back. Exhale, round through the back, chin to chest. Inhale, arching forward, squeeze the elbows toward one another. Exhale, round, press the spine toward the back of the room. 2 more, cat-cow on the seat, so no pressure on the knees. Last one. And this time as you rock forward, roll around to the right on the inhale, over to the left, and exhale, rounding from the left to the right. Sufi grinds on the tailbone. Not on the tailbone, that might cause some pain, but on the buttocks, the fatty part of the buttocks. 2 more this direction. Just circling through the body, really checking on the side body. See how it feels today. And opposite direction. 5 times around. On your breath. I'm wondering if it feels as good for you as it does for me. So let me know. And come back to center. Take the left hand down now on the mat. Squeeze the elbow in toward the side body. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Really ground down through the right hip, pinky leading on the right hand, palm facing down. Maybe look up if that feels good for you. And roll back through center, other side. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, back to center. Take the hands on the mat now, walk them behind you, fingers pointing away from you, and lift the heart space up toward the sky. A little bit of a back bend to wake us up. Come back to neutral and allow the left ear to fall to the left shoulder. Finding a gentle stretch in the right side of the neck. Maybe take the right arm back behind the body so that the back of your hand is pressing into your back. That might get a little bit of a deeper stretch here. This is especially good if you are sitting in front of a computer. Oftentimes we don't get enough blood circulation, I think, in the neck. So find a place. You can take some gentle movements to find the juiciest spot here for you. We'll take 3 slow breaths here. Giving the body some love. And on your last exhale, drop the chin to the center of the chest and roll the neck over to the right ear to right shoulder. Option to take the left hand back around behind you. Really draw the left shoulder away from the ear. And take some gentle movements, perhaps to find the juiciest spot. And it might be very different from the other side. Just allow yourself to observe where your body is asking you to stop. Where your body is saying, this feels good. Let's stay here. Take 3 deep breaths. And on your last exhale, roll the chin back to center. And inhale, lift the head back up, come to neutral. Walk the hands to the front of the mat now. And come onto the toes directly, lift the hips, come into downward facing dog. So I am not able to put any sort of pressure on my knee right now. So tabletop is out. Downward dog it is. Again, I'm imagining that somewhere in the world, at some point in time, some other human is going to have a tweaked knee and really want to hit their yoga mat. So this class is for you, friend. Pedal through the legs, spread the fingers super wide, dip the chin, let the crown of the head be heavy, and point toward the space between your hands. Now, if your leg is broken or something of that nature, then probably this class is out for you anyway, but if you just have a little bit of tenderness in the knee and you still want to hang out on the mat with me today, then this is the class. So pedal through the legs if it feels good for you. Suck the navel up and in under the rib cage. And then find stillness in your down dog. Shake the head yes and no. Look under the left shoulder and the right. Take your left hand to the center of the mat and reach the right arm in the direction of the left ankle or knee or thigh. Look under the left shoulder. And switch sides. Take the right hand to the center of the mat. Left hand in the direction of the right ankle, knee, or thigh. Spread the fingers wide. Look under the right shoulder. And back to downward facing dog. Excellent. Inhale, rock forward to plank, shoulders over wrists, press the heels away from you. And exhale here, suck the navel up and in, press into the base of each finger. On your next inhale, lift the hips high, take the right hand to the left thigh or knee, rock back forward to plank, and take the left hand to right knee. Rock back forward to plank. So inhale, lift the hips, touch the knee, exhale, come to plank. Inhale, opposite hand to knee, exhale, plank. 2. Core super tight. 3. 4. 5. At your pace. 6, you can be faster or slower than me. 7. 8, almost. 9. And 10. Plank. And 3 Chaturanga Push-Ups. So squeeze the elbows in toward the side body, rock forward over the fingertips, bend the elbows, press back up. 1. Come onto the toes. 2. Last one. 3. And Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Chaturanga, optional to downward facing dog. Excellent job waking up the arms. Rock the hips left and right. And then walk your hands to the back of the room, back of the mat. Bend the knees if you need to. Let the head be heavy. Drape the belly over the thighs. Cross the arms above the head and maybe sway left and right if that feels good for you. Bring some life into the hamstrings. Letting the spine decompress. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Dip the chin, bend the knees deeply, and inhale, ragdoll roll up to standing. Reach the arms down, around, and up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Take the left hand now to the left hip. Reach the right arm up and over, side bend. Palm down, shoulder relaxed, press into the right foot. Inhale, come back up, left arm reaches up and over. And back to center. Clasp the hands behind the back now. You can always grab a strap or a t-shirt here. Draw the fist away from you, widen across the collarbones. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold with the clasp. Allow gravity to take over and open the front of the shoulders. Maybe shake the head yes and no if that feels good on the neck. Release the clasp, walk the hands forward to plank. Take the feet as wide as the mat now. And we'll do shoulder taps. So take the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, 10 times. 1, core tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Press the heels away from you. 8, 9, 10. 3 Chaturanga push-ups. 1, keep the body flat. 1, straight line. 2, core tight. 3, Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Optional Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back to the breath. Pedal through the feet. Allow the head to be heavy. This is our resting pose now in this class. Excellent. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels. And exhale, allow the heels to fall over to the left. Really press down through the right hand. Feel this in the right side body. Maybe you feel it a little bit in the lats, the ribs. Press through the base of each finger. Inhale, come back up, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, allow the heels to fall to the right. Press through the left hand. Inhale back through center. Release the heels, downward facing dog. Take the feet a little bit closer towards the hands and as wide as the mat. Bend the knees, come onto the toes, and take your hands to face just slightly towards each other. So index finger is pointing towards the opposite corner of the mat. Lift the booty as high as it'll go, so you got a flat back. Core is super tight, so really lengthen the tailbone away from the crown of the head. From here, bend the elbows, bring the crown of the head in the direction between the hands, and press back up. This is a pike press. We'll do 10. So your forehead does not have to come, or sorry, the crown of your head does not have to come all the way to the mat, but the elbows are bending away from you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and press back up as best you can. 10 times. 1. Keep the booty high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Awesome. Downward facing dog. Rock forward to plank. 3 Chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2. Elbows graze the side body. 3. And then bring the belly to the mat. This time, press through the top of the feet. Squeeze the elbows toward each other. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Reach the arms above the head, palms facing down. And imagine that you're pulling on a resistance band. If you have a resistance band, you can use it. But imagine that you're pulling something from the wall in front of you back towards your body. So option 1 is to do this with the feet down. Reach ahead of you, so you lift the heart space. Squeeze the elbows in towards the rib cage. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and reach. And that would be 1. Option 2 is to do this while also lifting the legs. So yogi's choice. You choose where you're at today. And we'll do 10 lat pull downs. So really create your own resistance and imagine you're pulling with all of your strength something away from that wall. So really work the back. All right. Choose your bus stop and begin. 1, really squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2, dip the chin so you're not gazing in front of you, but you're gazing at a space above your mat. 3, 4, if your legs are lifted, squeeze the glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Excellent job. Take the right arm to the side now. Maybe keep a micro bend in the elbow, or it can be straight out to the side, your choice. Press the front of the shoulder into the mat. Press through the left hand. Open the left hip on top of the right. Shoulder stretch. Shoulder opener. Really allow gravity to press into the right of the front shoulder. This should feel amazing. This is one of my favorite stretches, to be honest. Especially excellent if you spend a lot of time on the computer or in your car or as a hairdresser. Any place where you have your arms in front of you for most of your day. Awesome. Roll back through center. Take the left arm out now. Roll the right hip on top of the left. Press the left elbow into the mat. You can keep your right hand in front of you for support. Maybe stack the feet on top of each other or take the right foot behind you. Your choice. Whatever gets the deepest, most juiciest stretch. Inhale, roll back through center and press it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, and exhale, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back, core engaged. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, ragdoll, roll up to standing. And exhale, press the air away. Draw the hands to prayer at heart center. From here, inhale the right arm forward, up and back, followed by the left back strokes. To get into the shoulders, bring in some circulation. And inhale, reach them both up to the sky. Exhale, press the air away. Clasp the hands behind the back. Reverse the clasp this time, so funny thumb on top. Let the collarbones move away from one another. Fist moves down the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold with the clasp. Take a second here to allow gravity to feel great. And release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Again, take the feet about as wide as the mat. Take the left hand a little bit closer now. Reach the right arm forward and back to touch the thigh. Plant the palm, left arm forward, and then back to touch the thigh 10 times. 1. Press the heels away from you. 2. Core super tight. 3. This one's tough. 4. You can do it though. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Plank. 3 Chaturanga push-ups. Last set. You can do it. 1, 2, 3. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Excellent. All right, come to a seat. So if you are okay on your knees, you can move through tabletop first, but otherwise find your way to your bum, however that works for you. Lean back in space now. Engage the core. You can grab onto the back of the legs if you'd like. To start, come onto the toes maybe. Lift the heart space towards the sky. So imagine that you have a string attached to your sternum and it's lifting up towards the heavens. Shoulders relaxed, natural curve in the lower back. Keep the toes on the mat, or you can hook onto the back of the legs, lift the toes up, bring the shins parallel. Option 3 is to straighten the legs all the way. That's not where I'm at today. So you can do you. And also option 2, take the arms away from the back of the legs and hold boat. For 10, 9, 8, core tight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll down onto the back, low boat for 10, press into lower back, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release, bring the knees into the chest. I'm going to turn around. But come onto your back, bring the knees into the chest for just a second for a pause. And then press the lower back into the mat. Bring the knees to a 90-degree angle to start. Take the fingertips behind the head. And we'll do 20 bicycles. So elbow to opposite knee 20 times, so 10 each knee. 1, 2, really press the lower back into the mat. 3, lift the heart space. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause for a second. Straighten the legs now if you can. You can also keep them bent if that feels better for you. Really press into the lower back. Reach the hands towards the end of the mat. And keeping the legs straight, drop one leg. And then the other, slowly, 20 times. 1, 2, really engage the core. You can press into it and see if it's working. 3, 4, see if it's solid. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gaze at the top corner of the room. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Maybe rock to the left and the right a little bit to massage the lower back. And then take the soles of the feet to the mat. And if it feels good with your knees, with your legs, allow the knees to fall to the left and the right. Windshield wipering the legs to release the lower back, and just feels good. Take the right leg long now, left knee in, if that's okay, and come into a supine twist. If that feels good in your body, otherwise skip it. Just stay where you were. Other side, take the right leg long, left knee in, supine twist. Keep shoulders on the mat. Just be gentle with your body now. And release, come back to center, point the toes, reach the arms above the head, arch the lower back, cat stretch. And release the hands to the left and the right. Maybe move the feet away from each other. Allow the toes to fall to the left and the right. Bring the shoulders underneath the heart space. And allow the fingers to relax. the toes to relax. Send a little bit of extra love to whatever part of your body is ailing you right now. As we take a few moments here to rest in Shavasana, focus on the intention that we set at the beginning of the practice to listen to the body when it's trying to communicate with us. And as we lay here and breathe, keep your ears open, and you'll hear my voice again in a few minutes. As you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes. Press the pads of the thumbs against all the fingers. Walk your feet in toward your bum. Roll over onto whichever side feels the best to you. Using your bicep as a pillow, press the upper hand into the mat. Take a moment here to feel the support of the earth beneath you. Before pressing into the hand, keep the eyes closed and come back to Sukhasana, the same place we started at the beginning of practice. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead, and exhale, draw prayer to third eye center. Down across the lips and to the heart. Dip the chin, and you can flutter the eyes open to come back to our space. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I'm sending you all the love, all the light, and all the healing energy. Namaste.